Okay, Matthew, talk us through today's game.
It's crazy, isn't it? When we get, it's Boxing Day, and I suppose everybody gets what they want there because we get 2 late goals to come back and win the game, which obviously delights me no end in terms of the result because we needed it. But I think a lot of people go home happy because what they've seen, not just in terms of the result, I just think the boys showed that they do have that design and character to go on, which has been questioned, no doubt, by myself and other people. But when you look at them doing that, it pleases me. Look, it's made my day because I had a poor Christmas after the weekend result, and now hopefully we can build on it and go forward.
Jimmy Douglas got the 2 goals. He hasn't been in the squad as much as maybe he would have liked with the injuries and stuff, but being an ex-Loughgall player as well, it's about to be delighted for him.
Jamie's on the verge of always getting picked because I know how good he is, but we have to manage him as well because it's an open secret. He's out there, his knees are crumbling away, but big games need big players, and I said that to him. We need it today. I needed somebody that could make the ball stick to bring the other people into play, which he does superbly. I've been on record and said it before, I think he's the best footballer, most intelligent footballer we have in the squad, and he's a natural finisher. The fact is, I need him to play, every week. I'm just hopeful that his body can stand up to it, week in, week out, because he's an asset for us in this football club, and he's an asset for me certainly as a player. And today he goes and does that, and I'm delighted for him.
To go 1-0 down from what was maybe there was a bit of luck in the goal. I'm sure that was a bit of a downer for everybody, but for the young guys to claw that back, that's going to be impressive.
It is, because we challenged them on that. Look, the way it happened, I wasn't happy in the build-up to it, but obviously the way that they score, it was a tackle, I thought, and it's just looped in over Declan. So, in terms of that, we were disappointed, but we could have crumbled because we have done, and they were putting pressure on, they were getting balls into the box, and they have a few big guys there. And, it was tough for us. We had to weather the storm, which we haven't done. Truth be told, there's no point lying, we haven't done it enough. We have to weather storms, and we have to go it. And we stood up to them a little bit then, and then when we knew our quality would come through with a fit team, but for me, Sean Mackle optimised that, because seeing the last 10 minutes, he was driving his own, well, probably the last 20 minutes, but the quality in the last 10 minutes, and he does it, and Chris Lavery misses a good chance, and you think, it's maybe not our day, and he does it again, and he puts it in the same spot, because we know that's what we practice. And then obviously Dougie stood there, I think he thought, I'm not letting Chris Lavery tap it in, so he made sure, and then Chris does super and pulls it back, and Sean set it back for Jamie. Makes me happy. It's the 91st minute. There's no better time to score that winning goal, to be honest.
Derby on Saturday. It's going to be another tough trip, especially going away so far away. How are you looking forward to it?
After the win, you're always looking forward to it, and you want to bounce back and you want to go again. Ivan's got them well drilled. They've had a few good results. I know they were beaten today, but they've had a couple of good results since he's come in. Obviously, we played Ivan's hard straw team in pre-season, and whilst the result was crazy, I think it ended up 9-3 or something. They impressed me. The way that he had them setting up initially really impressed me. And obviously the result didn't really matter. It was a pre-season game. But I was impressed, and I'm impressed with Ivan's beliefs. I still speak to him regularly. Obviously I played with him at Linfield. And he would ring and pick my brains, and I'd ring and pick his brains about different things and players. But obviously that'll go out the window on Saturday. What I need now is from the players to be as professional as they can be at this festive season. Look, it's a brilliant time, and everybody wants to get together with friends and family. What they have to be now is disciplined and professional over the next 2 to 3 days. Recover properly today, this evening, tonight. Do their recovery sessions that they need to. They know what they need to do now, and then be ready for a tough trip, because it's not just, for me it's not a long journey, but people in Northern Ireland aren't used to driving an hour in a car or an hour and a half on a bus. So we'll take it from there, but I'm pleased, and some of the players there stood up to be counted today, and they've given us food for thought.
Good man.